Okay, can you walk and text at the same time? Design a randomized block experiment to 60 participants with walking, reading and walking, and texting and walking. Data was collected on the length of their stride and how long it took them to walk 30 feet. Okay, so we're gonna practice our vocab for experiments. We're gonna draw our diagram here. Okay, we need to name some things. What are the experimental units? What are the experimental units in this problem? Yeah, so the 60 participants. It's really important for me to note here, maybe more important than anything else I say all year, if you design an experiment, you cannot randomly select people to be in your experiment. That is unethical. I can't force you to undergo treatment in my experiment. There is no such thing as random selection for an experiment. When you do an experiment, if they're people, they have to be volunteers. Do not ever force somebody to do an experiment. That would be bad. So don't mix up random selection versus random assignment. In an experiment, they have to be volunteers. Okay, now what's the explanatory variable in this? Perfect. Okay, and then the response variable, like time, right? So like how long? Okay, so we're gonna do length of their stride is X. How long it took them to walk 30 feet is Y. Is it okay with you guys if I mark those as X and Y? You'll know that as explanatory and response. Okay, I'm trying to save space on the paper here so that I can fit my problem in this bit of paper. Okay, what are the treatments in this problem? There's 3 of them. Walking. Okay, so now we're gonna make our diagram. So we're gonna start with our 60 subjects, which are volunteers, again, by the way, just saying. And we're going to make this a randomized block design. So I want to go back to the explanatory variable. What characteristic of a person is going to be the biggest thing that determines someone's length of their stride? The height. Okay, so would it make sense to you guys if we blocked people by height?
Yes.
Okay, now we can design this any way we want, but in the past I've done like short, medium, and tall. That's the academic vocab there that I've decided to use. We can do 2 groups, like one short, one tall. It doesn't matter. We get to design it. It didn't tell us how or what to do. So I'm just thinking. Now, hopefully, if you were doing an actual experiment, you would probably have height ranges of people, like say up to 5'1", 5'1" to 5'7", 8, I don't know. But for this, we're just doing short, medium, and tall. And I want to emphasize that this is not random. You're actually going to take those people and decide whether or not which range of height they're in. Does that make sense? Yeah. Okay. Now, out of the short group, so my question is this going to be 20, 20, 20? No. You don't know what it's going to be. It depends on the interesting variability of the 60 subjects that you have, but they don't have to be equal. What does have to be equal is the groups after you randomly assign them. So it says walk, read and walk, text and walk. Okay, sure. Okay, last thing, we were able to control one of the possible variables here with being someone's height. That was something that we could control, but there's other things that could determine whether or not someone is confident while they're walking, reading and walking, and texting and walking. There are other possible things that could affect this experiment. I could think of two. You guys think of anything else that might affect whether or not a person is good or bad at guys? What else? Okay, so yeah, I was thinking like athleticism, grace, maybe. I'm an extremely clumsy person. So like, okay. Yeah, where they're the location. You guys still haven't hit on the one that I was thinking. What? Oh, that's a good one. Get a bunch of gymnastics people to, what? Eyesight, great. It's kind of along the lines of eyesight, what I was thinking of. Okay, great. You're probably not going to do this experiment if you're blind, but you guys, what? I heard it. you're saying a bunch of things that have to do with a particular, what, okay. Why? That's not what I was thinking. Okay, what type of people wear glasses? What type of people have lower peripheral vision? Yes. Yes, age. Age. I was thinking that, I was just trying to picture like some grandma walking and texting at the same time versus like one of you guys walking.
It's true, yeah.
Yeah, okay. What? What? Yeah, sure. These are all just possible things you could think of that we were not able to control. We were, guys, we were able to control height. We were only able to account for one thing, but other things might affect the results, just saying. Okay, now we are going to do our experiments. If you guys could just write this. We're gonna do this experiment twice. This is supposed to be fun. Okay, and I have to count you. Right, they need you in front office for a second. So what I'm thinking is, listen to my instructions. You can decide if you want to be first, and then you could go real quick while everyone else is going, and then you'll be back. They just said first. I don't want you to miss the instructions. So just hold on. Okay, I'm gonna put up a screen. And the machine is going to ask you, or it's going to tell you whether or not you should click with your right hand or your left hand. To control this for everyone, I'm going to take the mouse and I'm going to put it in the center of the mouse pad, in the center of where the screen is. Okay, so my screen is here. I'm actually going to rotate it so it's perpendicular. Notice my control here that I'm doing, and then I'm putting the mouse in the center so that you don't have different distances of reach, okay? Okay, it's going to tell you, and I'm going to demonstrate this for you in a moment, but we need to design it first. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. I'm assuming, Owen, you want to, it was 29? Oh, he wants to play. He wants to play. This is fun. Oh, I'm not playing. What? He doesn't have a choice. This is the only non-voluntary experiment. Okay, so we're gonna have 30 subjects. So you're just gonna start your diagram over here. 30 subjects. Don't worry, it's not gonna shock you or anything. It's fun, I promise. Okay, so we're going to, so just write that for now. And then I'm going to put the experiment up on the screen and I'm going to demo it for you 3 times because you just need me to. It's quick, I promise. Okay. You're going to want to pay attention because this is going to be on the screen for the whole class to watch while you're doing it. So just so you know, 31. Nick, do you feel okay to play our game? Okay. All right. So we might have to change that back to 31, or it doesn't matter. Okay. So what you're going to do is you're going to walk up here. Everyone's going to get in a line on this side. Okay. So pretend I'm next. I walk up and I take my hand and I click the start button. Do you see the big giant green start button?
Yeah.
Okay, it's going to tell me, you see how it said right hand?
Yeah.
Okay, so start over. Okay. Start, and then I need you guys to hear, hold on, let me zoom.
All right.
I need you to focus on these little red dots. Do you see the little red dots? The 3 little red dots, right where it above 0.00 seconds. Okay, I'm gonna click start, and then those little dots are gonna start to go green. It's gonna go green, then green, then green. And after the third one goes green, one of these numbers is going to turn blue, and you have to click it with that hand as fast as possible. Okay, so watch. I click start, green, 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 4. It's just gonna keep counting until you hit the right thing. So then your time's just gonna get, okay, let me show you again. So you walk up here, position yourself ready. You click the start button and then you say, okay, I need to orient my hand on the mouse. If you have left hand, you don't press the other button. It's still the button on the left. Okay. Another thing is don't drag like this. Don't do that. That's just going to put your whole time. You just have to be very precise. Okay, so walk up here, click start. Okay, it says left hand. I put my left hand on the mouse, green, 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 2. Okay, let me demo one more time. Nope, you're just going to do it one time. You get chosen right or left. Okay, start. It says left hand, green, 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 9, click. Okay, now leave it, because if you notice, it is taking stats. And it's gonna take stats for everybody. If you refresh, the whole thing's gonna go away. And if you screw up, the whole thing goes away, and it's happened before, and it's just, okay, we just figure it out. But, okay. Don't click reset, don't click refresh, except for right now. Okay, all right, go ahead. Brian, do you want to go first, and then you can go to the office while everyone else is clicking? So, and then Nami goes second, so then you go to the bathroom while everyone else is clicking? Okay. Go ahead, guys, get in line. It's gonna be Ryan, then Nami, then everybody else.
Oh, I got it up. Oh.
Yeah. Okay, click start. Left hand. Okay, good. Okay, go to the office.
That's it? Oh.
Okay. Left hand. What? No, it's going to tell you what hand. What's up there?
Hang them up. Bro, why is that always 4?
Can I get a right hand, please? Okay.
Sit down after you're done, please, so that we can all see.
That's good long too. I'm not. Okay, so
Start. Left hand.
everyone was so loud.
Okay. Click start. Left hand.
Over. Under. Over. 1.5.
We're doing it both.
So I just press start and then wait
Yep.
for it to send. Oh, I'm cooked. Is it gonna? I'm locked in.
We're doing both.
Nope.
0.03, but it's okay. It's not a small.
Why is everyone getting left?
I don't know. Do you think it's broken?
We're all getting left hand. Now you broke it. Maybe it's.
No, it doesn't know how many people there are.
Guys, dude. With your left hand, Owen can fix it.
Oh, no.
Run this back.
Click the wrong button. It's okay.
Left hand's not even.
Wow, it's not broken. Nice, you got lucky. Okay. Oh, it's fine.
It was so sensitive.
It's sensitive. It's sensitive. Click in the white space somewhere first so that, yeah, okay.
Took a lot of pressure. What?
My gift was like, I know you did a lot of sorry. I don't know if it's it. Thank you, brother.
Sensitive, I know. Ooh, you got lucky, you were right there. Lydia got lucky.
I wish everyone loved me as much as they love me.
It's so I just couldn't find it. You saw me. I was years ago. It's not my fault.
You're gonna get a second shot, don't worry. That was good.
I'm left-handed. I don't know. In my line, that quick 5 for right hand, one for.
Oh,
There's no. Hey, test it, test it.
Hey, Toby's line? Toby's line is 2.4.
Oh. Hey, 27 right hand.
Left hand, 1.1.
Right hand, right hand, right hand.
I always thought it was 5 seconds.
I looked at it. Can I get a ring? I opened the I opened the
You opened Aries.
I saw everybody's grades. I'm back, guys.
Clear him, coach.
Dang, that was good. Last but never least. Okay, did anybody not go? You all went? Okay, all right, so take a look at our results up here. So there were 19 left-handers, 11 right-handers, and the mean of the left was 1.561, the mean of the right was 1.097. Standard deviation is higher on the right, though. I don't know if it was from that one that was the clicking everywhere. Okay, and all of this stuff is really fun, but you don't know any of it yet. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take some of this stuff and put it into our diagram. So it was 19 and 11. All right, so left hand was n equals 19. No, it's just random, and it's really the really fun, interesting thing is about streaks. So I watch this guy play slot machines on YouTube. Okay, just don't judge me. Okay, but it's because of the math. So slot machines are just giant random number generators, just like your graphing calculator. They have basically the same technology inside. And he keeps saying, because he keeps losing like 20,000, he literally puts $20,000 in the slot machine. And he's like, I'm due. This is a really good example of why due does not exist. Due is not a thing. Each bit of probability is a new event. So he could just keep putting money in there forever and it's not going to do him any good. But anyway, okay, so we have the mean of the left, the mean of the right, standard deviation of the left, standard deviation of the right. The mean of the left was 1.561. Mean of the right, 1.097. Standard deviation of the left, 0.764. Standard deviation of the right, 0.881. Okay, but I want to really quickly talk about why this is a completely randomized design. So this is a regular old experiment. We didn't block you into anything first, so the whole class was the subject. And then you were just randomly assigned one or the other by the machine. Most of the time, if you have any kind of control of the experiment, if you're setting it up ahead of time, you want it to be the same group as the left and the same group as the right. But with us, the machine was doing the assigning, so we really didn't get to say. But if I was setting this experiment up ahead of time and I had the ability to choose, I would do 15 people left, 15 people right. But we didn't get to do that from the way it was designed here. Okay, now I need you to tell me 3 things that are wrong with this experiment. 3 things that are wrong with it. There's 3 flaws in this. Yes. So are you saying different distance from some numbers are different distance? Okay, so that's one of the problems. First, oh, actually add here. Okay, so our 3 flaws are going to go down in this spot. One of them is location of the numbers. From the start button. I think that's what you were saying, Jordan. Okay, what's another flaw? Yes. That's not a flaw with the experiment, but it's a true statement. Yes, Luke? No, it's okay to make you wait for that, but there is something about that. Jason, do you want to say it? Exactly. Hand dominance. Hand dominance is a problem. And Josiah alluded to this because he did really well on the left hand, and then as he walked away, he was like, I'm left-handed. He got lucky. Okay, so hand dominance is a problem. There's one other problem. The location of the mouse, yeah, so like, yeah, it starts off in the it starts off in the corner, right? I tried to move it as best I could, but like, and you could say mouse sensitivity is a problem too, but okay, now I am going to propose a improved experiment. So we're gonna play this again. You got a rematch with yourself. Okay, scooch down on your paper. Okay. So we're going to play this experiment again. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a matched pair style, and this is a really great way for us to contrast and compare the two different types of experiments. We're not blocking, but we did a block one just a little bit ago, so we did all three today. Let me show you the new experiment. Okay. Did it solve one of your issues, the location of the start button versus the numbers? Okay, and now watch what happens, what makes it matched pairs. So one of your issues is solved right away. I'm gonna try to put the mouse back in the middle. Okay, now watch, when I hit the start button, it's gonna tell me specifically to use my non-dominant hand. And then you stay here. You hit start again, and it will do the other one, whichever one did not come first. And then it will subtract. So we need to have three things for an experiment. We need to have randomness, replication, and what's the third one? Control, right? Okay, so we tried the control here. Replication, well, there's only three of them. I mean, we're doing our best with that. Okay, but where does the randomness come in? What? Yeah, the order. You don't know if you're gonna do dominant, then non-dominant. You don't know if you're gonna do non-dominant, then dominant. Everybody's gonna have a different random order of their treatment. So it's still a little bit of a surprise. Okay. Do you want to watch me do it again? Okay. Okay, so I'm clicking start. It says non-dominant. I put my non-dominant hand on. Okay. Then I click start. It's going to go to the other one automatically. Okay, notice how it's, because it's matched pairs, so I paired with myself, which is, you know, the best pair probably. Then it was able to do a new calculation of the difference. So not only did it take my time, but now you can get a difference between the two types. Then it's easier to see if there's actually a difference between your dominant and non-dominant hand. Okay, so do you guys understand the experiment? Okay, so let me refresh it so that my data doesn't mess with your beautiful data.
No OT tonight. No OT tonight, Jake. No OT tonight, Jake.
All right, everybody line up.
The game card says
Do you remember Cole Zielsdorf?
Yeah.
He and Nate Freeman stayed after class like 30 minutes after school just doing this over and over.
All right, I'm starting. Those are crazy. Non-dominant, non-dominant. I can't. Come on, bro. I mean, you don't understand that.
At least you open air.
Whoa. Alright. I was. Yeah.
I'm still
Pause at the class, you wanna read?
Open was pretty
Guys, stop spazzing. Deep breath, deep breath. Remember, breathe out before you shoot.
You threw me off, bro. He says sit 4, so I have to go all the way across. Damn. But my shit was the same.
It got worse.
It got worse, bro. Cause Toby goes sit 4. Hey, look at the difference. Though.
Oh.
Open a new tab. You got it.
Oh.
I got high rock.
Oh shit, 9 seconds.
That was the funniest thing I've heard all day. See, no drama, just click the thing.
I like it when it's over.
Did you know?
Oh, you did, but then you made everyone restart.
I didn't.
Yeah, you could have said.
Well, everyone agreed.
See, no drama, just click the button. I know, I like it too. I tease, but I like it. Oh no.
Oh.
Oh no.
I got it. I was close. You scroll down and the 2's really close to the tab. So that's what happened. No, I'm serious. If you scroll down a little bit, you get closer.
I love him so much.
Watch, I'm gonna scroll down. I open here.
It's hard. With the circle, you think? Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, the difference is not that much.
0.1 second. Average difference.
I knew one of you. No, one defensive.
What's this game called?
It's called CPM hand reaction time experiment.
It's on the CPM book.
No, you can just Google it. I don't know if you could do it with a trackpad though.
Yeah, you can. It's not the same.
No, bro.
It's not the same.
I can get my attention.
You're so helpful. Nice, that was good.
Okay, that was bad. That was really, really bad.
Because you have to left click.
I watched Christine, I watched that.
You do? It's Vegas Math.
There's a video every day. Yes, every day. I watch it.
And he's talking about statistics, like the whole time except for they're all wrong. Like everything he says about that is wrong, and it like cracks me up really bad. Vegas Math.
No, one of them said like, was it hot? It makes it for people nicer when the machine is not hot and for you to win. Eat a fresh snack or consider like dinner out in front of the computer or watch videos of me.
Oh, and then you just found out about that machine. I don't know what it's called.
Also, watch some of the like as we were eating one of us from the casino.
Oh, we gotta go to the Alpha Cortez and then we go to Texas. Sorry. I'm going to, the one in Roanoke Park, Drayton, on, this Monday, that we have off, and I'm gonna go to Puff Puff.
I'm dominating
They
it.
have some, and Puff, and even
I'm
more
dominating
Puff.
it.
So I remember when
I know, that's the less volatile.
I feel like because it's so cute, like everyone
I
plays it,
know.
so they make it really good.
I like how we
always
always
do
like
it.
draw to like the I like how we always call it the volume. What do you do? And then, yeah. And you say I feel like it's kind of educational, like what not to do. What's happening?
Good job, Mason.
No. No. That's why I don't do it often. I actually know the math, so I don't do it often, but I do find it.
So you can like beat the.
Oh, no. Oh, no, you can't do anything like that. Oh, okay. You can win on, blackjack and video poker. That's it. The only two things that like, well, maybe, but I'm talking machines. Video poker's fine, like, you know how to do it, you can win on that. But don't do baccarat, don't do crabs and things like that. No, but my son is a ridiculous golfer and golfs like every day.
What'd you do?
We brought up Google Drive.
Tell me.
Just close the, just hit the X button. There you go. My son actually lives at Blue Rock Springs, so we can like walk. Yeah,
He's got 9.8 though.
it was an accident.
Everybody back up, everybody back up. All right, everybody get up. Is it 100?
Somebody's a DNA test. 100.5.
He cheated.
What's that validation?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
No. CTE.
CTE.
Oh. Oh, I'm so cooked.
Oh, you do both.
Jamie.
Bro, that's my non-dominant, bro. Why does it say non-dominant again? Hello?
Somebody messed it up.
Owen, you only went once, bro. Well, now it's Nah, you're done. You're done.
Mm-mm.
Oh.
This is- Thank you for fixing that.
It's okay, I just have to data points.
It's okay. We have a 9-second outlier also.
Oh, that's for Dr. Joseph. And we have restart. That's for Dr. Joseph. It was like 4 clicks there, bro.
So why are there cakes back there?
Oh, because the math department was superheroes for Halloween, and we were all different ones.
Man.
Oh.
Nami.
right, right?
Are the pink papers for like?
Not three. Oh, wait. What paper? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Finding the slope and y-intercept, yeah.
I miss those days.
That's good. Better than I could do, for sure. Ooh, that was really good.
Which hits first?
It tells you, that's the whole randomness part.
I might be clicking the search bar.
Maybe.
You're good, you're good, you're good. Oh, on the non-dominant?
Yeah, I was already.
On the non-dominant.
I thought my left. We know why his left leg better.
What?
I pressed start again.
Did not do it?
No, I did my dominant.
Oh, yeah, press start again, sorry. Now you're gonna do the other one.
Where we at? This one? Bro, they're giving me the top one, bro. They're giving me the top one, bro. They're giving me the top one. Give me the top one, bro.
Okay. All right, guys, let's finish this up. That was one of my favorite days of the year, every year. So funny. Good stuff. Okay, so one of the things that sets match pairs apart is that you do both treatments, but your random assignment, the randomness is built in the order. You guys see why I was too scared to stamp. Calculate, calculate.
I'm pretty sure it's fine.
Yes, we're gonna write down 3 things from the screen. Are you ready? So I'm hoping that the diagram makes sense after doing it. You have you randomly assign the order that you go in, but you do both. And the the calculations then are differences. You're able to actually make better calculations because you can compare to yourself and subtract. We're going to find the average distance, we're going to find the standard deviation of the distance difference. And then we're going to find what's called the p-value, and this is the first time we're going to talk about p-value. We're going to talk about it all year. And do you guys remember when you did the FRQ for chapter 3, and you had that very last question, and it was, you came out with like 8.97%, and you were like, I don't know if that's unusual enough. And I said, in stats, has to be less than 5%. Okay, so this is coming back. So let's go to the screen real quick and write these numbers down so that we can get our phones and stuff. Okay, so D bar is 0.368. Standard deviation of D is 2.406. That's really big. But that's probably from the couple of outliers from the clicking in the weird spot. Okay, and then p-value is 0.409, like the spray cleaner. Do you guys all know that formula 409 is actually the 409th formula, that they failed 408 times before they got one that they liked? Formula 409 is spray. Okay, so this is a p-value of 40.9%, which means that a sample like this is the probability of this occurring just by chance is 40.9%. That means that we didn't really prove anything. This is an extremely usual occurrence. Did not prove that the non-dominant hand is slower than the dominant hand. So what we're trying to prove is the dominant hand is faster, right? So we did not prove that. We had a lot of weird stuff happen though, and that's not unusual. But the last thing before we're done, these results, because this is so high, this is so likely to occur, is not statistically significant, meaning that we didn't actually prove anything with our experiment. So keep that vocab word in mind, statistically significant.
We did statistics.